Hello and welcome to another edition of ProtoMet Tries. Now, in this long-running series that I've done, I have tasted stuff from around the world. Or at the very least, I've tasted stuff that are supposed to taste like they are from around the world. There's one place that I haven't tasted, and that's the one place uncorrupted by capitalism. Tim Curry reference! I mean, space. Why would I say that? Anyway, today I'm going to be trying Coca-Cola Starlight, which, as the label clearly indicates, is space flavored. Look at that. Look at that. Space flavored. This is supposed to taste like space. Now, I actually first learned about, I want to say this from an episode of Food Theory that was basically questioning whether or not this actually tasted like space, based on accounts of apparently what space tastes like. So, let's go on a starlit journey as I try space in a bottle. Also, I am super glad that it's Coca-Cola that made this and not Pepsi, because I hate Pepsi. As anybody who's seen any video in which I try any type of Pepsi, which is very few, will know. Like that Crystal Pepsi I did a couple years ago. That one was just a clear Pepsi. That didn't have any distinct flavor outside of Pepsi, but clear. And this one immediately smells like Coca-Cola. Like, I didn't even need to sniff it to get the Coca-Cola scent to... I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there is like either a bubble or a drop of the cola just kind of suspended on the surface. I think it's a bubble. It looks cool otherwise and kind of gives this an otherworldly sense to me. It's so weird. I love it. I almost don't want to try this just based on that. So, oh, it popped. Oh well, I guess I gotta drink this now. It smells like Coke and something else, which is, I assume, what space smells like. Let's give it a taste. Well, first off, I have to say that I am a tad disappointed at the fact that this is a Coca-Cola that is flavored with space, because the first taste you get is immediately just Coca-Cola, but then as you kind of let it sit for a bit, it does taste different. It's hard to describe. I mean, obviously the most prominent taste is the Coke, which unfortunately is quite a bit present, but there is still that taste that makes it kind of an off Coke. Trying to let it sit on the tongue to try and get more taste, but the Coke is pretty strong in this one. And yet, it's got a slightly different taste to it. As far as, I honestly probably would have preferred if Coca-Cola had just put out a space-flavored soda rather than a space-flavored Coca-Cola. I think that might might be leaning it against me actually being able to taste what space is supposed to taste like, which is quite unfortunate. Because really, at this point, Coca-Cola could just be claiming that it's space flavored, and this is just a regular Coke. Or heck, even maybe a cherry Coke or something. Like, they could be calling this space flavored without it actually being space flavored. And like jip people out of money that way. And yet there is still that kind of different taste to it. So it does lead me to believe that maybe they did flavor it space flavored, but at the same time, it's still Coke, but space flavored. I can't really say that it's off-putting, but it does leave me wanting to have a soda that is just simply space flavored rather than Coca-Cola flavored plus space. Quite a disappointment. Also, this is a limited edition, so if maybe somebody out there with different taste buds can discern the different tastes in this. I think in the food theory video there were some people that said that they did taste other distinct things. But like I said, this is kind of disappointing because it's Coke but with a space flavor rather than let's just make this taste just like space without any other taste. Unless they did it to make the taste of space palatable, in which case, I'd still try it. I want to know what space tastes like without Coca-Cola. Also, the joke I made earlier, that Tim Curry reference, clearly it is not the one place uncorrupted by capitalism because Coca-Cola now has a space flavor. So sorry to disappoint you, Tim Curry's character in that game. I think it was a Command and Conquer game. I can't remember which one. But I'm pretty sure it was a Command and Conquer game. Maybe Red Alert. I don't recall. I never played the Command and Conquer games. It's not really my thing, but that clip is genius. The clip is special and important to us all. It must be preserved for all time. Because that is some classic Tim Curry. So with all that having been said, this is okay. I mean, it's Coke, but with space flavor, and the space flavor is okay. I would finish this bottle. I'd pick up another. This is a fine enough cola, but I, again, was kind of hoping that this would be just space flavored and not space flavored in addition to the standard Coca-Cola taste. Also, the fact that it's giving me gas enough to burp also offsets the space thing, because space is a vacuum. There's no gas in space unless it's in like a cloud cluster that's just floating out there. It's like a cluster because it's not near any celestial bodies to pull it down. Because that's how space works. Look it up, people. Go to your science classes and learn about space so you can become an astronaut. And maybe one day we'll develop into beings that are capable of breathing without the need of, external suits, to be strong and ready enough to venture out into space without any special equipment. And then we'll truly know what space tastes like. But until then, we've got Coke, so I guess it's the next best thing. And until next time, this has been me, ProtoMet. See ya!